Hello and welcome to Retro Reactions, and now it's time for side 3 of The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. We'll start with Lilywhite Lilith. Rael finds a blind woman who leads him out of the chamber. Simple as that. Let's get right into it.
The chamber was in confusion, all the voices shouting loud. I could only just hear a voice quite near saying, "Please help me through the crowd." Said if I helped her through, she could help me too, but I could see that she was wholly blind. From a pale face and a pale skin, a moonlight shines, Lilywhite Lilith. She gonna take you through the tunnel of night. Lilywhite Lilith, she gonna lead you right. When I led her through the river, the angry noise began to grow. She said, "Let me feel the way the breezes blow, and I'll show you where to go." So I followed her into a big round cage. She said, "They're coming for you now, don't be afraid." Then she sat me down on a cold stone throne, carved in jade, Lilywhite Lilith. She gonna take you through the tunnel of night. Lilywhite Lilith, she gonna lead you right. She leaves me in my darkness. I have to face my fear, and the darkness closes in on me. I can hear a whirring sound growing near. I can see the corner of a tunnel lit up by whatever's coming here. Two golden globes float into the room, and a blaze of white light fills the air.
Alright, so we're rocking out again with a big sound and a big melody going on. We get the classic Genesis chorus here. You know what I mean, it's hard to describe. Just the tones, the chord progression. It's so big, it's just there. We know we love it. I like that it got creepy in the second half. Really cool chords there as well. Some really nice organ tones. Thank you, Tony, yet again. And of course, I love that brooding two note, dun-dun, dun-dun, throughout the song. Really the backbone of the song. Interesting, strong song. I'll give it 4 golden records, an A- for Lilywhite Lilith. Alright, song 13 is The Waiting Room. The woman leads Rael into another cave. Wow, lots of caves here. Let's check it out. Wow, another one that's so different. This one's super experimental. It starts off with these nice, otherworldly, sparkling tones. Probably one of my favorite parts of the song. Very relaxing. Nice atmosphere and ambiance. Very evocative of the scene that's unfolding. Then we get these frightening sounds. I felt like I was trapped in a cave of madness. The music became the creatures themselves. They were crying. They were taunting me. Wow. And then we do get some music towards the end, but then the creatures became the vocalists. You know, the music was the creatures speaking, jeering, whatever they were doing. Really interesting. And then I also find it interesting that at the last few seconds of the song, we get a different beat at the very end that fades out. A really interesting choice there, something I've rarely heard. Wow, what a song. For the sheer creativity and experimental nature, I'll give it 5 golden records, an A/A+ for The Waiting Room. All right, the next song is called Anyway, number 14. Rail becomes trapped by falling rocks. He feels all hope for escape is lost. Here we go.
All the pumping's nearly over for my sweetheart. This is the one for me. Time to meet the chef. Oh boy, the running man is out of death. Feel cold, the door is getting hard to catch my breath. It's back to ash. Now you've had your flash, boy. The rocks in time compress your blood to oil, your flesh to coal, enrich the soil. Not everybody's goal. Anyway, they say she comes on a pale horse, but I'm sure I hear a train. Oh boy, I don't even feel no pain. I guess I must be driving myself insane. Damn it all, 'cause I've plug a hole in heaven, or heaven plug a hole in us. How wonderful to be so profound, when everything you are is dying underground. I feel the pull on the rope, let me off at the rainbow. I could have been exploded in space, different orbits for my bones. Not me, just quietly buried in stones. Keep the deadline open with my maker. See me stretch the God's elastic acre. The doorbell rings and it's good morning, rail. So sorry you have to wait. It won't be long. Yeah, she's really, really late.
Wow, a nice mid-tempo ballad here. Very dramatic. Loved Tony's piano here. Clearly the star of this one for me. Some great melodies. It was sorrowful and reflective. Really nice. Then the urgency increased as the music sped up, including Tony's piano. Really, really cool. But a big surprise, Steve Hackett came in to shine with a great solo. I really love that. Excellent playing as always, and a great melody. It was Genesis pop sounding in certain sections, hints of what's to come on future albums. I love that call forward, I guess you would call it. Really, really nice. Cool song. I'm going to give it 5 golden records. A/A+ for Anyway. All right, on to the next one. Here comes the supernatural Anesthetist. Rael meets Death himself. Death approaches Rael with a canister, releases a puff, and walks away into a wall. Let's check it out.
Here comes the supernatural Anesthetist. If he wants you to snuff it, all he has to do is puff it. He's such a fine dancer.
Wow, I didn't expect it to sound like this at all. A really joyful tone through most of the song, pretty ironic due to this super dark lyrical content. Again, Steve Hackett gets to shine. Really enjoyed hearing him again. He's more forefront in this song. I love that cool but quick synth surprise on the left. Just some really nice melody there for a few seconds. Really, really cool. The music took a turn for the better in the last third of the song. A big change up. Kind of forgot what happened, but I love that mysterious, dreamy ending in the last 10 or 15 seconds. Really cool. Due to that end section, my score went up to 4 golden records, an A- for Here Comes the Supernatural Anesthetist. And now things get really crazy lyrically. Number 16 is the Lamia. Rael escapes the cave and ends up in a pink pool with 3 Lamia, beautiful snake/woman creatures, and has sex with them. But they die after drinking some of his blood, so he eats their bodies. Just wow. Let's check it out.
The scent grows richer. He knows he must be near. He finds a long passageway lit by chandelier. Each step he takes, the perfumes change from familiar fragrance to flavors strange. A magnificent chamber meets his eye. Inside, a long rosewater pool is shrouded by fine mist. Stepping in the moist silence, with the warm breeze he's gently kissed. Thinking he is quite alone, he enters the room as if it were his own. But ripples on the sweeping water reveal some company unthought of. Rail stands astonished, doubting his sight, struck by beauty, gripped in fright. 3 vermilion snakes of female face, the smallest motion filled with grace. Muted melodies fill the echoing hall, but there is no sign of warning in the siren's call. Rail, welcome, we are the Lamia of the pool. We have been waiting for our waters to bring you cool. Putting fear beside him, he trusts in beauty blind. He slips into the nectar, leaving his shredded clothes behind. With their tongues they test, taste and judge all that is mine. They move in a series of caresses that glide up and down my spine. As they nibble the fruit of my flesh, I feel no pain, only a magic that a name would stain. With the first drop of my blood in their veins, their faces are convulsed in mortal pains. The fairest cries, we all have loved you well. Empty snake-like body floats, silent sorrow in empty boats. A sickly sourness fills the room, a bitter harvest of a dying bloom. Looking for motion I know I will not find. I stroke the coils now turning pale, in which I lain entwined. Oh, Lamia, your flesh that remains I will take as my food. It is the scent of garlic that lingers on my chocolate fingers.
Wow, definitely did not expect that. More Tony piano, yes please. He delivered so much here in this one. Absolutely loved it. Delicate melodies and vocals by Peter. Sweet, soft feelings here. Another feel of a stage musical in this one. Kind of makes sense. It's a concept album with such a grand story. It makes sense that I'm getting those vibes. And then at the halfway point, Tony's piano solo, the chills started right there. Another teary song, great drum fills throughout, here and there, really cool. But at that around 3/4 mark, whatever happened, when everything dropped out, I knew something big was coming. We got this gorgeous melody, hard to describe, absolute perfection. By that point, I was so emotionally charged and invested. It was perfection. I was loving it. I'm glad it's not a super quick song. And wow, just who knew that a song with this crazy subject matter, which I think is probably one of the craziest songs lyrically of the album, could do this, make me so emotional, make me teary. My first tear fall in the album. Wow, the Lamia. There you go. Don't know if it's going to be the only one, but it's getting the double Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, for the Lamia. Wow. All right, on to song number 17, the final song on this side, titled Silent Sorrow in Empty Boats. Rael leaves the pool in a boat. Simple as that. Let's check it out. Wow, they really know how to beautifully and expertly close out each side of this album. They're doing such an amazing job. The intro had a new age feel to it. Wow, very, very impressed. Very shocked. Didn't expect that either. We get this huge choir. You know I love choirs. Everything was ethereal and heavenly. I love that pocket. Again, so much variety in this album. It's blowing my mind, even knowing so many songs now by Genesis. It's just, the creativity is just almost immeasurable here. The variety is almost immeasurable. Such a beautiful, calming pocket to be in after all the intensity so far in the first 3 sides here. Wow, this song sounds so timeless. It had a lullaby feel to the music. Again, soft, quiet, and beautiful on my ears. More soft choir and bells to take us out slowly and gently. Wow, really loved it. I'm giving it the Epic Platinum Record Award for Silent Sorrow and Empty Boats. Wow. Wow, and just like that, side 3 is over. What an amazing ride. Hard to describe, almost beyond words. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you again very soon for the grand finale, side 4, where certain parts are stolen by certain types of birds and, wow, dropped into rivers, and, well, we'll get into all that. See you soon. Peace.